Joshua, what is the latest situation at the protest?
Well, good afternoon to you, Blessings. Where I'm currently live at is the access roads leading to the three-arm zone. When you take a little walk from this side, you access the National Assembly, the Federal Secretariat, as well as other sensitive parts, talking about the three-arm zone. What you can see on the pictures currently are security operatives. What you see lined up on the background is a barricade placed by security operatives, and on the other side are some of the members of the Take It Back movement who have come with Sowore to protest. Now, what Sowore is protesting against is that he wants an end to insecurity. He wants an end to what he describes as bad governance, and he is also saying that the charges leveled against him at the Federal High Court should be dropped immediately. We are seeing a mixture of protesters on the other side and police officers with a mix of soldiers on the other side. On the advancing front are police officers who are watching, trying to maintain law and order, and also stopping these individuals from getting access towards the Federal Secretariat and the National Assembly. And on the other side is the agitating protesters who are on standby, waiting that in any moment from now, if this barricade has been lifted up, they might access the other side. But unfortunately, what we are seeing currently is that they've been stopped from moving, and they are currently gathered at the other side. What I can see from the background seems that Omoyele Sowore is speaking to journalists currently at the moment, who try to advance towards him to see what he has to say with regards to the protest. So this is what it is as the ground of the protest here in Abuja. Blessings.
Back movement, but take us back a bit. What is it that spurred this protest again? Because we know that at some point it kind of died down. So would we say it's the court case, or would we say that it's fresh insecurity and fresh cases of corruption that has triggered this movement once again?
For a fact, Sowore is making a couple of demands, and at the bottom of the demands is that the charges leveled against him at the Federal High Court be dropped immediately. But before that, we are seeing that he is demanding what he describes as an end to corruption, saying that an arrest of the SGF should be made. The Chief of Staff to the President, talking about Femi Gbajabiamila. We are seeing that they are brandishing several kinds of placards and posters conveying their message, like Nigerians are angry, what they describe as insecurity, Tinubu hands off Sowore, and a couple of other demands. So it is a mixture of demands here, but it is unclear which is their topmost demands. But in no time, we'll get to learn that from Omoyele Sowore.
Joshua Imarayi, we're going to allow you now to advance towards where Sowore is addressing the journalists, so that we can hear from the horse's mouth what exactly is happening here, and we'll come back to you. Now, in Lagos, the planned nationwide protest by the Take It Back movement turned chaotic in parts of the state after suspected thugs disrupted the demonstration. Police later fired tear gas to disperse protesters and onlookers as tensions escalated. The protesters had gathered to demand 500,000 naira national minimum wage and the release of activist Omoyele Sowore, amongst other demands. News Central's crew was also chased away from the venue.
You know that Lagos is a state where thugs are sponsored, where, you know, there's high level of hooliganism, and day in, day out, these guys come out, you know, they are sponsored, and, you know, they come to attack innocent Nigerians. This was pre-planned.